Well, hello everybody. It is Monday, April 8th, and today the world is supposed to end apparently. I have no idea. My hair's crazy. I haven't cut it in forever. I don't care about that either. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see this thing or not. It actually looks pretty blue, pretty sunny. Gonna be a little bit of a short day. I'm gonna help my son. He was really excited about the eclipse, which I don't know, again, if we're gonna be able to see. There's supposed to be some weather that's moving in. So I'm gonna help him set up his stuff here in a little bit. I am gonna use the action camera to time lapse, whatever's supposed to be happening. So that'll be in the video and it should be cool. As of right now, with this whole eclipse thing, I think it's beautiful out here. There might be something. We got puffy white clouds in the sky. Let's head into the shop. I'll show you some things I already did this morning. So look at this. Wow. I cleaned the floor. I cleaned the bench. Even cleaned off the little surface here. Kind of cleaned the floor over here. My cutting table, it's all clean now. That's one thing I did over the weekend. And we built some beautiful garden beds. What the heck are my chickens doing? Do you see them doing that? They're just all laying down. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it has something to do with the eclipse. They say animals usually know. Say hi to puppers. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye. There's Lucas with his setup, looking at the sun, chilling out with his sunburnt face. But yeah, he's got a pretty cool setup here. It's a Celestion. Got a phone mount with his phone on there. He's already been taking really rad pictures. I want to see if I can get one exposed onto there. Well, it's a little dark, but the sun is right there, but you won't see it because it's just too much. But this is my little setup over here. I'm just time-lapsing it. I figure everybody and their brother will have pictures of it. I took one of those sun viewfinder glasses and just taped one of the lenses on the front so it doesn't burn the sensor. So it's doing an image every 2 minutes or 2 seconds. Good morning, YouTube. It's day 2. I didn't get much done yesterday. The eclipse happened. We're still here. The world didn't end. But I am back in the shop today. It's pretty early. Anyway, I got the pattern built yesterday, which you didn't see, and I got the pattern traced onto leather and the basic outline of the leather cut out. So what you're going to see now is I'm just going to start time-lapsing. I'm going to cut it out. So and kind of start going from there. Get all the slots cut out, the holes poked, all that sort of thing to get it ready to be tooled. It's just going to be the same pattern as the last one was, except the only difference on this one is that there's 2 slots here. So the big oak leaves with the acorns. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Enjoy my coffee, listen to a podcast. I'll talk to you guys again real soon. Hey folks, so we're back. As you saw, I got the belt cut out, got everything punched. I think one of my punches is super duper dull. Maybe next week I'm probably gonna have to take a day and just sharpen all of my tools. And let me know if you want to see a video on how to sharpen your blades. I mean, they're all really sharp. I mean, honestly, they are really sharp. They do get dull. Most of the time I'm just stropping them. Anyway, it's all cut out. I'm gonna get started here. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Welcome back, YouTube. We just finally finished carving. This thing took me a couple hours to carve, and my wrist and my forearm. If you're a leathersmith too and you do large pieces like this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The whole belt is completely carved. Now I have a butt ton of tooling to do. So got all the borders on there, they're all carved. Got the stitching lines, the main stitching lines out here. But I'm going to take a break real quick, and then I'm going to get started on tooling. It won't be done today. Yep, I'll see you again in a few. Well, I'm gonna call it a day here. Well, I got the patterns on there, I got the carving completed, and I even started tooling this sucker. For today, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here, and we'll pick it back up in the morning. Oh. Good morning, YouTube. Day 3. I don't even think I actually have a full, 10 hours into this yet. But it's day 3. You know, life happens. You got to get stuff done. So my plan for today is pretty much going to be really simple. I'm going to continue tooling this. If I can get it all tooled today, which I probably will, because I'm kind of determined to, and it really, whatever. I'm going to go ahead and make my passes. I'll do all the detail tooling last, and then, all the shading and stuff first. And I'll time lapse it, and then I'll just kind of right through it. So it'll be a pretty little montage. Cheers, and here's to a beautiful rainy day. Alright, we're back. I'm actually going to take a quick break because this took forever to shade this belt. I knocked it completely out and one fail swoop here. So there's just the shading, the background shading, and so that's all done. Next I got to go in and do all the detail work, make the leaves look like leaves and all that kind of good stuff. I still have to do the border and finish off little areas like here. I didn't do a border. So I'll go ahead and time lapse that stuff. You'll notice in the last time lapse I only got to like right about here, somewhere in this area, before I just shut the camera off, because it was like you're just going to watch me do the same thing again, but more toward the other side. Alrighty folks, we're back. It's been a nice long day. It is currently 3:30 my time and I'm going to call it a day. We made really good progress. We got the entire belt, all the tooling is all shaded, and now I'm starting to work on some detail work with the pear shaders and the hair blades and the foot lifter and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, tomorrow we'll be right back at it and I'll get more of the detail work done and hopefully we'll get started on some of the color. So stay tuned. I'll be back in just a second after I go to sleep for a little while. Good morning YouTube. It's day 4. I'm getting a pretty late start today, but I'm back. I'm out here and I'm just going to tell you real quick what my plan is for the day on this. I was hoping to get all the tooling done yesterday. Of course, that didn't happen. Here we are on day 4, still tooling. But once I get all the detail work done, then I can start applying color and stuff like that. And I really hope I can get to the color today. There's just so much detail work on this belt and it's cumbersome to do just because of the shape of the belt. That's the only reason why it's cumbersome, especially when you're filming it and you're trying to get it to where the camera can see it and that sort of thing. Anyway, I'm gonna get to it and hopefully I can get to the color today and show you something other than this old mug saying it's day 4. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for watching and I don't know what you're gonna see next, but it'll be this. Whew. Well guys, I'm back. I finished tooling the entire belt with all the tooling I'm going to do. It's detailed, shaded, it's bordered, it's ready to go. As some of you may be able to guess, I am going to go ahead and get started on some color. I'll get started. Well, good morning YouTube. It is day 5 and we're just waking up. We're just waking up. That's what we're doing. So today my only goal is to get all the color done on this and hopefully get to some antiquing and some little bit of special effects. There's not a lot to be done on this one. Then I'm going to enjoy my weekend. Hopefully it will not rain this weekend so I can go ride my bike, get the lawn mowed and all that good kind of stuff. So here we go. I'm going to start painting right now. Alright folks, we're back. As you just saw, I finally got all the color on here, and I just showed the client that I got the color on there. And he was wondering, you know, hey, is it the antique that makes it look real 3D? And I'm like, well, yes and no. It does look 3D, just in pictures it doesn't right now, because the stain that I use is a water-based stain, and it makes everything look flat. And then, of course, a two-dimensional picture, so... But before I finish for the day, I'm going to go ahead and do some polishing, throw the first layer of finish or resist or whatever you want to call it, protect it because it's Friday and I will not be working on this until next Monday. Yeah, let me go ahead and get started on that, and I'll see you in just a second. Alright, cool. So I'm done for today. I'm going to go ahead and let this resist set up really well. I've already got most of it polished out, but I really want it to sink in. That way when I go to antique it on Monday, it'll be like a really good antique. So I'm just going to leave it there for today. So I'll pick this back up Monday, which will be day 6. You'll see what happens then. Oh, also, have a good weekend. I'm going to, or I'm at least going to try. Well, hello everybody. It is, I think it's day 6. It was a crazy weekend. I'm still tired. I'm going to get started back on the gun belt today. I'm going to, what you're probably going to see next is antique, more finish, and then some acrylic work. And then when that's done, I'm going to start adding some of the hardware and the loops and all that kind of stuff. And before I glue on the liner side. And then it's on to sewing and edging and all that kind of stuff. So, but let me get the antiquing stuff done first, and then I'll get to some of the other detail with the hardware and that sort of thing. It's already like 80 degrees out. We went from like freezing when I started this, no joke, like actually freezing, to like it's 80 degrees out and I'm sweating, so.
All right, here we go.
I need to let some things dry because everything's still kind of tacky, and I don't want it to, the tackiness to glue to something else and rip color off or something. So I'm going to stop here for today, let this dry overnight, and then tomorrow I'm going to start sewing the bolt loops on, or excuse me, the bullet loops on. Here's the bullet loop strip. I got the main belt completely antiqued and finished, and all the acrylic on there, and the acrylic finish, all the good stuff. I even put the conchos on, and the brown lace that the client requested this time instead of turquoise. That's all done. Tomorrow, sew those bullets on and start gluing up and getting ready to sew this sucker together. All right, thanks everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, YouTube. It's day 7. So today I'm going to, look, I thought I was going to be gluing the liner on and all the good stuff today, and I was like, well, I'm almost done. I totally forgot. I actually have to put the belt parts on here. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, today I'm going to be working on cutting out the actual belt parts, you know, the hole pokes, the buckles, all that kind of stuff. Get that all installed on here. Hopefully I can get it installed on here. I have to actually build those parts today and get them painted and stained and stuff. Once I get all that done, then I can go ahead and start putting the liner on, but just so it hides all the other crap behind it. So then we're going to go ahead and get started. See you guys in just a second. It's afternoon, almost 3 o'clock. I'm calling it a day. My fingers are shot. I'm really tired of fighting thread. Even though it's pretty much what I'm going to be doing for the rest of this build. I'm going to call it a day for now, and I will see you guys in the morning, bright and early. Well, good morning. It is day 8, I believe. I don't know how much I'm going to film today because all I'm doing is pretty much sewing. I know y'all don't really want to see some sewing. I'm going to get these belt loops finished, and then it's time to finally glue it up. You know, you probably won't see anything until tomorrow, yeah, because it's just glue up and then start poking a bunch of holes. We're getting real close to the home stretch here. So anyway, I might get to work. Hopefully, by the time I see you next, all these bolt loops will be all sewn together. See you guys in a minute. Bye. Hi everybody. I think I'm going to leave it right there for today as far as the taping goes. I got the belt loop, I can't speak for some reason. I can't say bullet loops. I got the bullet loops completely sewn on, which is yay. I'm glad it's done. And I also got it glued up, which you saw in the time lapse. When I do come back, I'll talk to you very soon. Well, good morning, YouTube. I'm actually not sure what day it is, but it's the 19th. It's a Friday. I'm almost done with this belt. Just finished all the sewing. I think the last thing you might have saw was the glue up. So I sewed it. I got all the holes poked. And that's what we look like so far. I think it looks kind of wonderful, to be quite honest. The next thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to try to get it done kind of fairly quick, is I'm going to get the edging process done. I got to trim off some of the fat here, sand the edges, bevel everything, finish poking some holes. I do need to attach this little guy right here, which goes on this end over here, but it's like a belt keeper for actual belt part. I'm going to go ahead and get started on the trimming, start the sanding and all the other good stuff. So here we go. Hello everybody. Well, the time is finally here and I have finished the entire gun belt and it'll be shipped out on Monday to the client. It took a few days to build, so I'll just leave it there, but I'm actually really happy with how this came out. Here we go, folks. There she is. Reverse cross draw. And it's got the tie to tie around the leg. Bullet loops, all the tooling. And then these holsters you can swap to either side. It is kind of a pain to move them because it's so stiff, but and have a look at the, if I can get it to focus right here, the conchos. Hopefully it's focused there. I can't quite tell, but there she is. That thing is awesome, man. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe this video. It really does help me. That also encourages me to, want to keep making some more. Don't forget to share the video. I would really appreciate it. And here's some pictures.